my teachers, textbooks, and few YouTube channels.
The curriculum is also standardized. So, and how fast you have acquired those skills, and these results can be. And AI will also provide you real world problem solving skills, which can.
So, how has research and development helped in building and launching your platform?
Let's, I mean, something like thumbs up, like a positive thing.
So, it's a positive. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. Steve Jobs. Hello and welcome to our podcast, Let's Talk. I'm your host Aisha from SNS iHub. I'm very thrilled to have you here with us today. Whether you're tuning in for the first time or following along, thank you for being here. This is episode 3 and I'm very excited to have our very special guest from our SNS iHub, our product manager, Mr. Raj. Welcome and thank you for being here with us.
Hi, Aisha. Thank you. And it's good to be here.
Mr. Raj has over 15 years experience in learning platform, product management, data analysis and customer support. He has also been pivotal in shaping our product strategy and market research at SNS iHub. He has been working with major MNC companies like Microsoft and People One Technologies. He has also honed his expertise in large-scale products and user experience. In this episode, you will discover his strategies, challenges he has faced, and the new innovations he is leading at SNS iHub. So without further ado, let's get started. It's Let's Talk and I'm your host Aisha. To start off, our today's topic is Behind the Product, the journey of creating a learning platform. During my school times, the resources were quite minimal. Like all I know was my teachers, textbooks, and few YouTube channels. But when I stepped into college, it was really very diversifying. Like I was prone to many learning platforms like Udemy, Byju's, Unacademy, and more on. It gave me a very new experience. So, Mr. Raj, could you please tell me, did the traditional method challenge you to build a learning platform?
Well, certainly, to a certain yes, because the way I see it is the traditional education system follows, one size fit for all approach, meaning the education is standardized, the way of teaching is standardized, whether or not the curriculum is also standardized. So it's impossible to see whether the learning that was taught, whether it really picked up by the students, because some students, they need a slow progress in whichever they are learning. Some people are good in picking up the subjects. So that traditional methods has caused a few problems, like it does not give you personalized learning. It's lack of student engagement and lack of practical skills. Yes, to overcome all these problems, so it led me to the way of creating a learning platform which solves all the problems that we discussed.
Okay. Maybe through this you can let us know whether the learning platform you are rendering is helpful for the user or will result in tangible asset.
Absolutely. The platform that we are building in not just, provide the course materials to the learners, also it will try to understand where exactly you have gone through in completing the module, whether you have a good understanding of the concept that's being taught. It's like a personalizing your learning experience by understanding your skill set, what you need exactly, what your interests are, and then accordingly shape the curriculum in the way that you understand and you want it. When it comes of tangible results, yes, the results can be derived in the form of analyzing learners who have a deep understanding of the chosen topic or subject, and how fast you have acquired those skills, and these results can be found out by the metrics of what was your scores that got it from the test, and how far you have been gone through in that particular curriculum or on the whole. So these are the kind of metrics that can be driven, and it can be result oriented.
Like Udemy, Byju's, edX, and Blackboard are some of the leading learning platforms which are in the market scenario currently. What do you think, like your product which you're proposing will make any difference in the platform?
So, yeah, of course, it provides a huge difference. These platforms are very good when it comes to learning, but the platform that I'm creating or offering to the learners is called a solution based learning platform, which is an AI driven. So, as I said, it provides you a personalized learning, whereas the learning platform that you have mentioned, they have structured the data and the defined course content, where all the required courses is already uploaded in the website. User has to log in, whichever learning skills they need or wanted to acquire, like programming skills, or be it any other IT related topics which they want to upskill themselves. All the contents are there readily. They have to just log in, go through the video, understand. But however, on the other hand, the product that I am building right now is like, we'll try to understand from a user point what exactly the user needs. How are we going to satisfy his learning urge, and accordingly a curated content will be provided. The user just don't have to like search for any content. They can go and very well type the content that they need, and AI will provide you curated content, and AI will also provide you real world problem solving skills, which can make your readiness to the jobs. And what are the how is the market that is performing currently in the job market, which are the top companies that are hiring, and what are the skill sets they are looking for. So all these are called personalized information pertaining to individual learners.
Okay, so how has research and development helped in building and launching your platform?
Research and development, be it any product, it matters. It's the crucial role. It plays a major role in building any product. So research is needed because you have to do a research on what exactly the user needs, what are their pain points, and accordingly you have to build a feature or a product that satisfies their problems, or it gives a solution to their problems. That what the platform that we are building on, it's a solution based learning platform. So it helped a lot. Helped a lot. So if you go back to the first question, traditional education system was versus the learning platform. So based on the research that I have done, so that was a traditional method, and overcome this method, a solution based learning platform has to be introduced. So that research helped you a lot in trying to find out what platform we can build in order to overcome all these problems, and how we can make a learning more interesting and intuitive to the learners. So that's the research is very primary. Not only that, we'll have to do some development on, see, okay, like okay, once the product has been built, then later on it has to be a continuous improvement in the product. So on the development scale also, we'll have to see the feasibilities of what kind of an engine we are using in order to provide a result oriented learning to all the users. So there are a few challenges, like performance, and at a larger scale during the initial period where the user base will be very less. We do not worry about that. As the day goes by and the product increases, the user base will also increase. We'll have to make sure that performance doesn't get affected, because majorly we are using artificial intelligence, so it consumes a lot of energy from your application. So we'll have to make sure AI doesn't get drains out of the memory. So we'll have to ensure that we have a good CPU and GPU in place in order to build a AI driven product. And in terms of security and privacy, we can think of how we can maintain the learners security and privacy. So these are few challenges that I overcome, or anyone has to be prepared when you're building a software with AI in place.
So where do you see your LMS platform, which you're currently working upon, in next tenure of decade?
Right now, 5 years back, the learning was usual according to me. As I said, you just log into any platform, you check for the courses and see what is there. Okay, you want to gain knowledge in Java. Okay, take this course. Right now, after 5 years now with AI in place, the entire learning mode has been changed. Right. So in down the line, the next 10 years with artificial general intelligence and artificial super intelligence in place, I'm pretty much sure that there would be much more exciting features that AI can provide to the learners, and it's going to be very interesting.
Those were really insightful answers. Now let's lighten up the session with a rapid fire round. If you could swap roles with anyone in your company for a day, who would it be?
I think that would be Gino Thomas
Why so?
because am trying to imagine myself like how can I walk so fast throughout the day, and I would love to experience it and to be energetic throughout the day. Like always, she's a kind of person. Whenever you see or pass by, it's always smiling face and very much positive energy. So that kind of a feel I would thought I can get by swapping myself to her.
That's nice. If your product could talk, what's the first thing it would say?
Something like let's travel together in the world of learning, something like that.
That's nice. Describe your workday in one emoji.
Mm, thumbs up, like a positive thing,
So it's a positive vibe.
positive vibe.
What's the one app you can't live without?
I love YouTube, irrespective of whatever audio apps are released in the market.
I thought you're an influencer. What's a secret talent that no one at work knows about?
I cook little bit. The sad part is I can't even eat what I cooked.
So sad. If your life were a movie, what would the title be?
I'm not sure if you have watched the movie, Telugu movie Jersey. It's a sports film, so it could be Jersey Part 2.
If you could only eat one thing for lunch every day for a year, what would it be?
Egg.
Why?
I like egg. It's cheap, just 6 rupees.
If you had to wear one color to work for the rest of your life, what would it be?
That would be black, the one I'm wearing right now.
That's classic.
Thank you.
It was a great time talking to you, Mr. Raj. Our users would have got a lot of insightful thoughts about product management and tech advancement. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Aisha.
So, for further more insightful thoughts about product management, keep watching Let's Talk. I'm your host Aisha signing off.